Hello, everybody. Welcome back to WWTF. That's the game show. MikeC.
And I'm very wild.
Today we're talking to you about what? Days Gone.
Days Gone.
Days Gone, bro.
Now, for you that don't know, Days Gone is now pre-orderable on the PlayStation Network.
Mm-hmm.
So we can't rate it
Right.
because we don't have it. And I believe if you do pre-order it, you get to play the open beta at some point. I don't know when. I can't remember right now. We're just going to be talking about, will this game, we're trying to make a prediction, will this game be good or will it be a watchdog effects again?
Mm. Well, the game is by a different studio, okay? It's not the same studio that brought you Watch Dogs. I have seen, far as, you remember the first initial footage of it?
Mm-hmm.
It does look different.
Mm-hmm.
It already looks different already. So what I think we're seeing now is actually gameplay of it, instead of all that stuff that's put up on a high-end PC to run the cinematics and all that stuff, just to get you to want to play the game. So hopefully it's going to be good. I'm still skeptical about this point, but you know, because it was so long in the talking for this game, so you was waiting like this. I think this was supposed to come out like last year. Then they pushed it back. Then they pushed it back again. It was supposed to come out in February. Then they pushed it back to April. I don't mind people pushing back the game for a good reason. They got to work out the bugs. They got to make sure it runs right. But the promise of it being an open world, open survival horror world, a lot of stuff up on the screen. You got over 300 or so freakers on the screen. That's what they call the zombies, the freakers, on the screen at the same time, and actually make sure they have enough going through the test and make sure it looks good and polished and ready to go. Take as much time as you need. I don't want them to deliver no crap. You know what I'm saying? Because we have been fooled before, like you said, the Watch Dogs, like with the Division. You know what I'm saying? Promise of something, you know, revolutionary, something exciting, and something that's supposed to be looking all super polished and stuff like that. And then you get Division. You know what I'm saying? Right. So I don't mind them taking the time as far as to get these games, like how they did with God of War. I'm glad they didn't rush that. I'm glad they was hush-hush about it till they were really fine to do it. And they created a wonderful, beautiful game. A game like, I hate to be talking about God of War, but I'm just showing you, like, as far as taking the time to do something correctly. And despite everybody saying you're going the wrong direction with this stuff, it made a great game with a great story. That's what I want with Days Gone. I don't know if it's going to live up to the God of War hype. It probably won't, because it still is a survival type of horror game. And I just hope it's good. I hope it's good. It's good. Still kind of scary, but I hope it's good. Right?
Now, for you all that don't know what watchdog effects when we say that, is because if you look at the E3 show when they had announced Watch Dogs, you saw the footage, but the footage was being played on a high-end PC. And then when they finally brought it over to the game consoles, you notice a dramatic difference between the E3 footage and what was brought out. Now, with Days Gone, I've seen a couple of renditions of what this game was supposed to look like, like with the fuel gauge being at the bottom of the screen and all these icons and stuff like that. And with Days Gone, this is exclusively on the PlayStation. So it should harness all that power from the PlayStation. And when you have 30 or more different characters on the screen, I'm just wondering, is it going to be something where it slows down the gameplay? If y'all can remember, go back, way back in the day, and this does apply a little bit, with Double Dragon was in the arcade. And when you had like all six of those characters on the screen, the game actually started to slow down a lot. But we have come a long way from that. The only game developing company that I know that can get away with that and does it so well is Square Enix, that makes the Hitman series. Now, if you ever play Hitman, especially the new Hitman that's out on the video game consoles now, you'll see about 50 AIs just running around. Even the old Hitman games that were on 360, you see all these characters and there was no slowdown on this game at all. So hopefully, if they can get that right, we hope that the people over that's making Days Gone can get that right. Now, we all know when it comes out day one, when you put it in your system or you download it digitally, even before you play it, there's going to be a patch. There's going to be an update. None of these games that come out so far are just put in and play.
You're right.
They're not. They're not. We have gone away from the days of that. We have gone from the days of getting a complete game, buying it out the store, to getting a 98% game and then having to download it, download the rest of the content when you get in the house. And that doesn't work for everybody because people living up in Western Virginia, they live up in the mountains, that don't have internet access. So the people that don't have internet access at all, they don't get these latest patches. And I don't, for some people or some games, the games will not run if you don't have the latest patch.
Right. You're right.
So, which with Days Gone, I've seen some gameplay footage of 2019 versus 2018. Other than the different places of your icons for like your inventory and your fuel gauge and stuff like that, I've seen it go down a little bit.
I've seen it too. I agree with you.
So now we here at the Gamer Show, we're going to get it because we're going to review it, and I'm really been waiting for this game since last year. We already have it pre-ordered, so when it come out day one, you can play it and choose for yourself for our Patreon members, and we just hope that this game comes out and it exceeds everybody's expectations of this game.
Right.
Because if you delayed it for so long and then you give us a half-assed game,
you're like, why'd you delay it?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? What was you doing this whole time? What was you fixing that was supposedly an issue? When this game could have came out a year and a half ago or something. If it's the same thing as what's already there. So we don't know until we get our hands on it. You know, we're going to be open, of course, but we have seen certain things about the game, so we'll let you know.
Yeah. So it comes out April
23rd.
23rd. And we're going to see if this game actually lives up to the hype.
Is it April 23rd? I'm getting confused with Mortal Kombat.
Oh.
It comes out, it's supposed to come out in April.
Yeah.
So
I'm not sure the date.
I don't know the date either, but it's supposed to come
April
out
the 24th?
Somewhere in April. We'll give you the date.
April the 24th or April the 29th. April the 20-something.
Okay. That's
when it's supposed to come out. So, it's coming out in April if they don't delay it or push it back. We're going to have to wait till April the 1st to see if we're going to get food.
You ain't getting it until June. They push another month back. But that's basically about Days Gone. I just hope it's good, man. I really do want to play it. When they first introduced this thing, I was like, man, this would be freaking cool, man. You know, so there you go. Anything else?
We're going to see. But nope.
Right. So, like always, you guys can hit us up at thagamersshow@gmail.com. That's Gamer Show with the name. Don't forget to have a Facebook show page for final low prices. Don't forget to hit us up on vTime. Don't forget to subscribe. Have a Gamers Club member.
And please remember to like, subscribe, and follow all our social media networks. Join our SteamWorks community and our website community where you can get some free stuff.
Yep.
And we'll see you next time on WWTF.
We want the facts.
Gamer Show.
See you next time, people watching. Thanks for tuning in.